Bradford City continue their 2024-25 league campaign with a home clash against relegation candidates at Swindon Town. They've had a really bad start to the season, so fingers crossed we can get back to winning ways. We're 6 league games without a win. We haven't won since the middle of October in the league, but after a brilliant 3-2 win away at Stockport County in the EFL Trophy on Tuesday night, we're looking to make it back-to-back wins in all competitions. But that will be no easy task for Graham Alexander's side as Alex Patterson begins the first of his 3-match ban. I think out of the next 3 matches, this is the game where we're not going to need him the most with Notts County and Port Vale still to come. But it's obviously going to be a tough game. There's no easy games that Bradford City play. On paper, this should be a pretty comfortable 3-0 win for us, but it never transpires like that, does it? And obviously, Anthony Sarcevic should be back for today as well. Travel with the squad on Tuesday, and all being well, should be on the bench today. In terms of the visitors, though, they've had a really bad start to the season. It's been a big shame to see what's going on at Swindon Town over the last couple of years. They've just been on a really slow decline, and now obviously they are in a serious relegation battle at this moment in time. They've got back-to-back wins though. I think a 3-1 win at home to Fleetwood and a 2-1 win away at Wickham on Tuesday night, so they'll be coming here with a little bit of confidence. Harry Smith is a big goal threat, physical striker who apparently we tried to sign in January. I'm not too sure how much I would read into that, but he probably will go on to score today. In terms of a score prediction, I'm going to go 2-1 to Bradford City. I'm going to go Callum Kavanagh and Jamie Walker to get the goals for the Bantams, and obviously I'll go Harry Smith to get the goal for the visitors. A really poor turnout from the Swindon fans, but they are third bottom at the end of the day. They've only won 3 games all season, so massive credit to those who have travelled. Normally they bring triple that. Looks like Swindon are going with 3 strikers today. You've got Smith, Glatzel and Drinnen all starting. Oh my god, Sam Walker, what are you doing there? Shepard played the ball back to Walker. Harry Smith has the right to go for that. I think a booking's harsh. He had the right to go for it. But Walker's touch there was poor on another day. He might not have got away with that, but I think a booking is harsh for their striker there. Corner ball, Swindon, deep ball in, 4, wins the header. Bantams heads away. Well, Swindon have got a free kick in a pretty dangerous area. 16 is a left foot option. He leaves it though. Right foot comes in on top of Sam Walker. He has to tip it over. Going right in the top corner there.
Get past this ground, otherwise Swindon will be in the same boat. Once this corner's been cleared, that's it.
Sam Walker falls right on top of him. He still managed to get a punch out there. Good goalkeeping now. We are 22 minutes into this game, and somehow this is worse than the viral performance. There's been 1 shot in the entire match, and you could even argue that was a cross. This has been an absolutely diabolical game of football between 2 terrible sides.
Oh! Finish! Kavanagh! Yeah! Callum Kavanagh! Kavanagh! Yeah! Once again!
Goal for City from number 8, sponsored by Lou Ashwood, Callum Kavanagh!
Well, it's our first free let's attack of the game, and we are ahead. I think it was pointed. Stepping up and under some of the chase, the defender got the ball stuck under his feet. It fell to Kavanagh, he got the shot off. It's a poor save from the keeper, and Kavanagh then taps in for his first league goal this season. I think he's 4th now in all competitions. There's 3-2 for him now, and we're ahead. Well done. Shepard was excellent down the left wing. Managed to dig out across, and he could get his head on the end of it. Not really challenged by the Swindon defenders, but it's more of a glancing header into the ground and wide. Lovely move from us. Andy Cook now. He's taking his man on, does really well for that corner. Great flick on the wing from Bobby Poynton. 37 minutes on the clock, corner to come. Jay Ben's just gone down holding his shin. The referee blows the half-time whistle. Jay Ben's gone down again. Half-time, 1-0 to Bradford City. It's been a terrible game of football, to be honest, but winning, that's all that matters. Brad Holloway coming on at half-time, kind of as expected. Jay Ben's had about 4 or 5 whacks in the same place in the last 10 minutes or so. I assume it will be for Jay Ben. He's not come out for the second half. Like for like change, a bit more defensive.
He'll kick him back.
Well to find Poynton. Ball again in for Richards. Takes a touch. Back to Poynton. Hell of a cross into the box. Keeper's out. He spilt it. Referee gives a free kick. The keeper's ran into Cook. If it's a foul, that's a penalty. The keeper's just charged into him and spilled the ball. How on earth is that a foul by Cook? Second change of the game. Forced him into it. Corey Evans coming on the hour mark.
Anthony Sartovic
Back on, so much more attacking out of that midfield, but Corey Evans again had a really good game. I'm hoping the injury's nothing too serious. Swindon playing some nice football, 23 chasing, crosses.
Well done. Well done.
Swindon have now got 4 strikers on the pitch, and we've still got half an hour to play. One! Anthony Cook does really well. Pointing takes the ball off of him. Nice footwork, gets his shot come cross off. Out for a goal kick in the end. If KAVANAGH would have maybe flung himself at that, he might have had his second of the game. Nice play from Poynton and Cook. Small, absolutely no need to put back there. We're on the counter attack, he's giving the ball away. Swindon coming forward. Holland to the game, but he's had another really good game. Third change of the game. KAVANAGH off, Jamie Walker on. He's got the goal, which might have secured Bradford City with 3 points, but I don't think his performance has been amazing. I would like to see more changes than earlier, to be honest, because it's been really flat 4 minutes added on at the end of today's game. That's pretty fair. There's really been much time wasted. Well, the 4 additional minutes is done. They have a goal kick. Referees allowing time to go on. Huntington with a big towering header. There's a 1-0 win. Lovely win. Good job done, and that's all that matters.
Swindon Town, great to see you all the way here at the University of Bradford this afternoon. Thank you for your fantastic support.
And there we go then, finally back to winning ways in the league. I think it's been 6, 7, 8 matches since that Gillingham at home game, but finally we have another 3 points. We've been on a really tricky run. We're finally getting players back from injury, and whilst today's performance was terrible, it was one of the worst games of football you will ever watch. There must have been about maybe 3 shots in the entire match for both sides. 2 really poor teams. We've got the job done. It reminds me a little bit of the Sutton at home match last season, where you win 1-0, you don't play particularly well, Callum Kavanagh scores, but you just get the job done, and that's the most important thing. Especially with our next couple of games being really tough, the likes of Port Vale, Chesterfield, Barrows, not an easy place to go to. 3 points today is the most important thing, and who can forget Notts County away next week? That'll be one of the toughest of them all. I know they've been on a pretty poor run of form recently, but that will still be a really hard game for Graham Alexander's side. In terms of which players impressed me the most, then Paul Huntington again, a really big standout, won a lot of aerial duels, very dominant at the back. You know, he's up against a big, massive striker in Harry Smith, and I thought he dealt with him very well for the large part. Jack Shepherd helped out a lot as well in that second half, but Corey Evans as well, I thought had a really good game in that for about an hour or so in that midfield until he came off. Hopefully it was more cramp rather than injury, because he'll be important for us next week away at Notts County's replacement, Anthony Sartovic. Great to see him back on the pitch as well, and it was just nice to get the job done. Big shout out to Lewis Richards as well. I thought had a pretty solid game today. I think certainly from the performances I've seen of him so far this season, he seems to have improved a little bit from last campaign. I think his fitness as well is much more better, which is the most important thing as well. And obviously Callum Kavanagh gets on the score sheet, while him and Cook I don't think were particularly amazing in terms of their overall play. Callum Kavanagh scored, and I'm buzzing for him to finally get his first league goal of the season, 4 in all competitions now. But his celebration, I just want to touch on that quickly. He runs up to the main stand and he puts his fingers in his ears. I don't know if he's like cupping his ears to the fans or he's trying to block out the noise. I don't really know what it was, but them fans are the people who pay your wages, so I don't really like them in terms of celebrations. You know, he has been very poor so far this season, was even poor today if we're completely honest. And yes, he gets his goal, so people are going to be happy for that, and obviously scoring goals, fans are going to get off your back a little bit more. When Andy Cook has a poor game like today, no one's going to mention that next week, because he'll probably go on and score. It's about scoring goals, that's the most important thing. But if you are playing poorly, you're going to get criticised, and I think the fans are well entitled to do so when they're paying the very extortionate ticket prices that you have to pay in League 2. So I didn't like him cupping his ears to the fans, but it is what it is. We've got the job done. He scored the winning goal, so I guess he can do what he likes. Thank you all for watching though. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon for another vlog.